Thank you, Pixel.
Aha!
Aha! I'm still putting out all the alerts.
Hey. How's it going, Pixel? Assuming everything is good.
Oh!
And there's a beastie. Hi, beastie.
Dang, I hype train. I don't even have the art up yet. Give me a second.
Everyone's like, it's a new month. Suffer.
It is not a new month yet. Everyone's making their requests. It's not a new month yet. I'm not done with the last month. I will hopefully be done with the last month tonight.
They're bullying you with love.
No one better change their shit, though. No one gets to change their request if you do it the month before I tell you to, though. It's permanent now.
Thank you,
You're
beastie.
stuck. Oh, I forgot to put my art.
Your art?
My art on the thing. My bad.
Oh, that's another. 2 shillings and a dumb bomb. I found a source of the mysterious ticking. It's a pipe bomb. Yay! Hi, Ritzy. How's it going?
I was like, everyone, y'all can make your requests. Like, if you could just wait till the end of the month, you can make it after Sunday. And they were like, what if we put 4 September? And I was like, what? It's like, blip, 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 blip. It's like, dang it.
I like that y'all threw Doom under the bus and we're just like...
Yeah, poor Doom. Doom did it, so we can do it. I hadn't done it.
We just wait till Doom does it. I haven't done it yet. We'll do it already. Okay.
Poor Doom.
Poor Doom.
Doom is just the de facto leader, I guess, now. Calling him fucking, mascot. You're my mascot. Rude. He's just my simp. Hello. Obviously. Alright, let me actually show- wait, I don't have my block.
You don't have your
I put it away because I was,
because
working on my shit. Yeah, I was doing a model kit yesterday. I don't have this dream deck up.
Do you have a drink?
I do, but I'm not here yet, as far as y'all know.
You don't have a corporeal form?
I don't have a corporeal form until I open the... Let me get the Thin Man sex faces off, too. Okay.
That's probably a good decision, yes.
Up on the Patreon.
You went to the zoo. Oh jealous.
Boy.
That sounds like fun.
We should go before we leave the state. I used to be able to get in for free because I had my college ID. Whoop! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the hopefully last Patreon stream for the month. If we don't finish it today, because I have one more than usual, we'll finish it up tomorrow. But mostly they're almost all 10s, so hopefully it'll go pretty fast.
Yay.
Oh, I shrunk my Wimbo. I am fucking banging because Little Nightmares 3 was announced.
Yeah,
so I thought we'd play Little Nightmares music. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited! I screamed at my husband.
She did. She tapped me a lot.
If you're on my Twitter right now, that's about all I can talk about.
It's true. She's been much excited.
I've been very excited.
It's very cute.
Everyone, what's funny is like we're all acting like,
we are going to be perfectly normal about this.
No, we're all acting like it's been like 500 years. Like one person even posted like, it's been 300 years. It's been 2 years. And all the games previously like had a 1-year window apart. So we're, if anything, overreacting a bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
We're all going to be perfectly normal about this, said the Little Nightmares fandom, lyingly.
But I was a little worried that they'd never do another one because the original team left. So I was actually expecting like a huge like time gap between the next game. Like I was expecting like maybe 5 years. That's too big, Paul. You got pit me.
Wait, you got pet me.
Oh, that's right.
Hi, Calocat.
I'm so excited about it. It looks very cute. I do not think it will have the same vibe as the first 2 games because again, it is a new studio. But I'm excited to see what the new guys do. They apparently not only worked a little bit on Little Nightmares 2 with Tayshier. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's French.
No.
But they also like worked on Little Big Planet and those like choose horror games. I forget what they were. But they were really popular for a while, for a bit. It's like choose your own adventure horror games.
Hey.
But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I know, right? They know how to work, they know how to make puzzles, and they know how to work with tiny critters, so I think it should be good. A snow leopard.
Oh, a leopard.
I used to use my college ID to get into the zoo, and because I could get in for free even after I wasn't in college anymore.
Yeah.
And I used to go around with my sketchbook and just like sketch the animals. It was fun. I'd usually like go during the week, especially in the winter when like no one was fucking there. It was nice.
It's Kitty o'clock apparently.
I'm surprised Dead Pixel hasn't heard about Little Nightmare stuff, because I'm in like the loop and like it's all anyone's talking about.
You were in the loop because I was like, oh hey, this looks like something, and I pointed it out to you, and then you made a
okay, but that was
loud
literally
noise.
The announcement. Okay, like I'm subscribed to Little Nights and all that stuff. I got it a few seconds later.
I just thought it was funny because you were so excited. You
I screamed
and then started bapping me vigorously.
Yeah, I did. I'm excited.
Aw, we still got to go with friends.
Aw.
Jealous.
Does it look like you?
You got a plushie? Aw, that does sound like fun. Did you get a snow leopard plushie? I mean, there was that one place that they were like, "Oh, this bear is too small. It's actually a person in a bear suit, obviously."
Yeah, that's in China.
And that's no, that's not how that goes. That would be stupid, and you would die of heat stroke. Which sounds exactly like something a bear denier would say.
That was actually what they were complaining about. They were like, "I can't believe they forced that man to stay in that bear suit."
Why did you put him in a bear suit and leave him out there in the sun? There is no possibility that this is a person in a bear suit.
There's a gnome in the Little Nightmares trailer.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Gee.
Oh, they're very cute. Very bug-eyed. I like them.
Sun bears are wonderfully weird.
They are.
They're just
They're what
so
Ursa
jank.
Ring is based off of. Hi,
Yeah.
Bard.
Hey, Bard. They're just so jank. It's great. Ursa Ring is indeed a moon bear because that's a good pun. It's based off the sun bear.
One of my mutuals is like, if you get to choose who you play as, which Little Knights confirmed in the most Little Knights way by saying, when asked, can you choose who you play as in the new Little Nightmares, they said, in a word, yes. Because they're fucking Little Knights and they love doing this crap.
Yo. Because why not mess with you?
And one of my mutuals was like, if you could, which one are you gonna choose? I'm gonna choose Lo because he has a bow and I think that's cool. And I was like, I'm gonna choose Alone because her name is Sad. And they're like, well, fuck, now I gotta do it.
Yeah. Objectively correct.
Your name is Sad. Alone is Lo's best friend. Then why did you name her that?
To bother you.
That's it's a sad name.
Specifically to bother the audience. How can we menace our audience today?
Oh
Says
my
Little
god, they
Nightmares.
love doing that. They love it. I want a bad end though. I want a bad end so bad. It better have a bad, sad ending.
Of course. As you do. It wouldn't be
I'm
the same
hoping
otherwise.
6 will be in there in some sense. I won't be disappointed if she's not, but she's kind of been in all of them. So I really would like to see her somehow affecting that world, because she's been in all the games in some form or another. Even the one where she, you know, wasn't the main character. Even in the DLCs. She's just like a little force.
A force of Angie.
Well, 6 did eat a kid.
They got better.
They got better. I'm wondering if she's going to show up in the podcast.
That would be fun.
With Noon.
Zack Snyder's making a Gears movie with Batista. Well, you know what? There's like 5 people on Earth that can play as some of those characters from Gears of War. So, like, going on Batista, I guess?
Does anyone even care about Gears of War anymore?
Not really. I suppose
Is this how big
did.
a bow is?
What?
Is it too big? I have no idea.
If it's a longbow, I suppose.
Bigger bows.
Make bow larger. Make my bow grow.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying, like, I don't even know if they still make any.
Wasn't the last thing they... Well, no. I was gonna say, wasn't the last time they made, like, an XCOM style game, but I think they did make a proper Gears after that. But I don't know.
I mean, I'm into Silent Hill. I've been fucked up forever, so...
Oh, they're making another. There you go. You know, the thing is, like, Batista gets a lot of chat because, like, he is a, you know, a wrestler and stuff like that. But he's also a good, he's a good actor. Like, just flat out, Batista is actually a good actor. He's done a great job on the roles that he has played, and he plays to his strengths. So, like, absolutely, he's a good actor.
Which one is he?
That's the one that played Drax.
Oh, yeah. He's okay. I mean, I'm probably not gonna see it either way, so.
Yeah. Honestly, the first time I saw him acting in anything was when I saw Man with the Iron Fist, where he played as a Russian guy. And,
wrestling is acting, though.
Yeah.
It's not surprising.
He's really good at it.
It's just acting with greater risk of being injured.
Yeah.
If anything, it's probably easier to be a normal actor. Because you don't get, like, killed. Like that one guy who fell from, like, the top thing and crushed.
I mean, like, a lot of actors do just really beat themselves up, and like, there's not really much of a retirement.
Jackie Chan is like Backgrounds McGee. Like, he's a statistical anomaly. Don't count Jackie Chan.
Mr. does all of his own fucking stunts.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan's pretty cool. I honestly, because he's in the new Ninja Turtles thing as Splinter. They do. They are definitely more of like a like daytime telenovela actor, where they have to like really emote and oversell and stuff like that, which is good. Like, they do that kind of acting, and so they have to play to their strengths and what they know, kind of thing. Batista is really good at no-selling stuff, and so that's the kind of characters that he plays. He'll just hard stop stuff, and it comes off funny or well done because of it.
I mean, none of the movies these guys are in are really like Shakespearean character studies, so I don't really think it matters. They're like blockbusters.
It would be pretty funny if they did like a Shakespearean thing, though. Not gonna lie. That would be pretty fun.
Of course he's a madman. He's a Scientologist.
But this is Sparta. Luchadors. Luchadors are very fun.
I hope these new little babies and the new little nightmares get fucked the shit up.
Yeah, probably gonna.
I made that post where it's like, hey, the podcast says that getting hurt in this universe doesn't hurt as much as it does in real life. And at first I was like, oh good, some of that shit looks like it hurts. And I was like, wait, This is a universe where they eat children. There is systematic child murder in this. We have an entire boat dedicated to it.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I shouldn't care if they have owies from falling down.
Could be worse. They could be puppets. It can always be worse.
Why would being a puppet be worse?
I don't know. Why would it be worse? Looks at you knowingly in puppet.
What do I do?
Here I am, just dancing for your amusement. Hee.
That's true. Should get one of those talkie sprites people have.
Meh. It's because as a puppet I am forever cursed to not be able to die. Which I guess could be an advantage at some point.
When we get that co-op, maybe we could get that thing that people have where the other people in their chat are like are just talk sprites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because we're probably gonna stream that
Mm-hmm.
as soon as physically possible.
That's the plan.
I will work hard to wait.
As
For you, I make no damn promises.
As patiently as possible, which is to say, not at all.
Oh my god, it'll hurt so bad.
I love you too, dear.
Ah.
I know what suffering you will endure to wait for me to.
And I'll have to like avoid the internet till I'm done for fucking
at least one playthrough.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Cause it's all in my
Oh yeah, all your.
all my mutuals, all my followers, like we're all into it. So I'm gonna have to just ignore everything.
Hey Carbon, did you see the picture I sent you of Bones McGee? The totally not a skeleton bard?
You gotta bother me, honey.
Give me the tube.
No.
Give me tube.
No. Why should I give you the tube? There, you can have the tube.
Flapping her with a worm because she won't give me the tube. Because she gets the... Oh, yeah. You gotta pet me while I'm being bothersome. Okay.
Are you done?
I'm done. Here.
I'm not gonna take it back all pulled out. Aye.
Oh, wow. You finished a story game. What game did you finish? Were you playing, Mythwood? Oh. I don't know if I've played Mythwood.
I play a lot of games.
Witchwood sounds like an entirely different game. Witchwood? That would, apparently. Which would you play?
Your mom.
Hey. I like that Artsy Fair's like, just got a new legendary bow. When you gotta roll your face on the stats. Creature cat. Look.
Aww. I love it. Carbon asked for a creature.
Carbon was in a little suit doing little business.
Binnet.
Binnet numbers. Is this working?
Yes.
There are many times where story games, you don't really need to finish them. You can just play them, have a lot of fun, and be done.
I have only finished 2 Legend of Zelda games.
Yeah.
Once I get to the last boss, I usually just quit because I'm done.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically I could be finishing stuff on Warframe, but meh. Fashion Frame is endgame, so I haven't even bothered to do some of the storyline stuff. And, God, there's been a bunch of games that I just like, you know what? I played as much as I wanted to this, and that was that.
I play a bunch of tiny games, so I finish a lot of games. Actually, the, Sorry We're Open, No One's Home, and, No Delivery. Those 3 little, horror RPGs, I actually got all the, bonus endings for that, which is something I don't usually do, because I like them so much.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun with that.
I know, like, I was excited to come home and play those. Like, they were great.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I keep talking about them, because I want other people to play them, because they're fun and it's a very small indie developer.
I replied to your one about shiny bones with it. I replied with the picture of Bones McGee.
Ah yes, Bones McGee.
Totally not a skeleton bard. You can tell he's not a skeleton because he has on a skeleton mask. And no skeleton would wear a skeleton mask. That's just silly.
That's just silly.
Obviously, he's just a strange bard. The pink mustache was shaved off of Walter.
I was a necromancer, and we basically said he was my summon that I fucked up through, like, horrible shit I stole from my local college, and now that's why we're kind of banished. So he could tell me how to play the game while I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Until I got a talking octopus.
Yes, Taco. Taco, the octopus in a jar. There wasn't anything actually special about Taco.
No, Taco was an eldritch god, but he was just stuck in a jar and useless.
It was fun.
He was perfectly terrifying. He just couldn't do anything.
Toctopus.
He would just curse you and, you know, talk about how he wanted to kill your ass and tell me how to do things because I'm his owner. He was the one who told me how to do things, not the Taco.
I did my best.
Because this was my first D&D.
It was honestly my first time playing as any kind of spellcaster while being a bard. So that was interesting. I was able to help out quite a bit. One of my key things was a fart cloud. Hers, on the other hand, she actually was remarkably good using Phantasmal Force and mind-controlling boss battles into thinking they were a spider stuck in a jar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't really looked at the requests. Or is it the commission update? Sorry, I worked on the next commission right after it, so.
No, it's for her request. She's asking if it should be her old design or the new update that you're working on.
I don't know, it's whichever you want. I have no opinion whatsoever. Because I would just choose what's the fastest to draw, and you don't want that. So whoever's the fastest and easiest to draw gets to be Melle-d's favorite.
So basically, dealer's choice.
I'm biased.
Hey, know your pan. But
that's true.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. I had a drink. The eyeball came off the model kit I was working on. I need to get some glue.
Oh no.
Panast.
Panast.
Give 'em the old razzle dazzle.
Are you implying that her butt is rated E for everyone?
Rude. Rude. I am way too shy to be a slut, and we all know it.
Not southern enough to be a hoedown. I'm
just shy. If I wasn't shy and I didn't have sensory issues, I'd probably be a huge slut. I don't like talking to people.
That's
and you kind of need to do that to be a slut. You kind of need a certain amount of social interaction to actually fuck people. I'm sorry. My charisma's so low I can't be a slut. I'm sorry, everyone. I've disappointed you again.
Kitty pictures from me, Steve. Aw! Kayla Cat did one of those little draw your meme kind of things.
Aw, look, it's me! I draw myself a lot so that other people will draw me, but I barely ever get it, so thank you, Kayla Cat. I just really like my design, and I want to see other people do it.
It came out very good.
Not even, like, well necessarily. I prefer it, like, not well. Because I love, like, people starting out in art who don't really know what they're doing. Not in a mean way, but I love the way that looks.
Your last name used to be Sloot? Isn't that, like, end? Right?
Yeah, isn't that end in French?
Is it French or Swedish?
I think it's French. I always think of that French dub of the Finding Nemo movie where it pans out and then it just says slut.
Yeah. French is fiend.
Maybe it was something else.
I think it was Swedish. Because I remember that thing. Because there's the Finding Nemo, and I saw another one that did it too. It was Slutsky when you lived in Ukraine.
Slutsky sounds cool though.
Yeah, do. Hello,
it sounds like a Phoenix Wright character.
Hello, I'm Slutskanovich. I am what you call Daho.
Mine immigrated during the potato famine.
Yeah, Cold War, yeah.
And had a peanut farm. With apparently a single slave named Old Ben. Who, once he was free, they're like, do you want to just work here and we'll pay you? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Fair enough.
I was like, Mom, why did you tell me that?
Ah, yes, they got rid of the sky so they wouldn't sound Russian and just went with slut. Well, I mean, that's fair enough. You did Americanize that. Plenty fine. Enjoy your lurk, kiddo.
Slut. Apparently, my name is Gaelish for from the Rocky Meadow or something.
Apparently, my dad's side of the family immigrated back when that side was from England. Well, sorry, I have that backwards. That side was from Ireland, and one of them married an Englishman, and that didn't go over well. So they left for the States.
Mine are German, Swedish, Scottish, Irish, and Scotch-Irish, which is a different thing altogether. I'm all the really fat, pale countries, so I'm fat and pale.
She's very pretty. Don't listen to her lies. Could I change it to her current one? Yeah. Yeah, that would have been really awkward in kindergarten.
Wow, like, these days you could get in trouble for asking them to change it, though. They'd be like, bro.
We're gonna just not say that.
Like, you'd get in trouble for, like, cultural shit.
Yeah.
You could have sued.
But, you know, there was a lot of people who changed, like, their names coming over the boat kind of
There was a lot of people who changed their names against their will.
Mm-hmm. It's always interesting.
Starting out a whole new country for the people who chose to, not
yeah.
for the people who just got Americanized.
Right. What'd you go with for your new one?
Well, I don't want to dox them.
Well, yeah. Assuming you can say it without harm.
Seagull.
Ooh.
And Paul over here has like 3 Bible names in one, so.
Yeah. Just remember, Seagull's really cool as long as you don't try and just eat a fucking raw carrot in front of people. Because that's Steven Seagal. He's gotten a bit weird in his old years.
I was born like a year before the Little Mermaid movie. My mom wanted to name me Ariel, but my dad thought they'd call me Airhead, so it was my middle name. And then the movie came out, and then Ariel had a daughter named Melle-d. So I had her as my first and middle name.
My parents were, well, my dad anyways, was very, very Catholic, so
I can't tell if that's true or that's a fucking key smash.
Welcome to America, Mr. Smith. Yeah, that's fair.
No, it's pigeons. Or is it just birds in general?
You have seagulls aren't real. That's great.
There's a cross stitch for birds aren't real. That's really cute, and it's like a model of why they're not real. Yeah, it do.
It do.
I heard a joke once where it was like that big old list of letters is like, oh, that's my friend Georgie. Like that's how you like said it. Even though it was like 50 characters long.
Could be worse. It could be French where it's got 18 letters and none of them are pronounced.
It could be that Chinese one that takes like what, like 400 strokes or something like that?
Yeah. It's a Chinese name with the longest possible amount of strokes you can do. and it translates to "Boom, enter the dragon." It's like make your child cry names, basically.
But how will they know if you're fancy if you don't have a long name?
Yeah, you gotta be fancy, bro.
There is apparently, especially in Buddhism, a lot of stuff to how your name is done and what strokes in what order and how many.
That makes sense. Like, cause that's...
Oh, it's a surname.
Ah, well, that is good. I am one of currently, well, possibly only back to 2 again, but 3 Pauls at work. The third Paul stopped showing up, but we don't know what's going on with that one. It's only like his...
Are they dead?
Well, it's only like his second
Can
week.
there be only one? Have you been killing them?
Just take him to Backstock. They'll find him in the shelves.
Didn't you have another Paul earlier and they left? Not Paul in kitchen.
I think. It tends to go that way. That's why we go by Mario and Luigi, so you can't be missed. And so people can't just say Paul and then sit there getting pissy on the mic. It's like, Paul, Paul, Paul. There was one time somebody was sitting there doing that, and another person goes, I think they're waiting for you to say which one, because neither of us responded.
You don't know who they're calling for.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't paying attention.
Stop having so many Pauls.
Too many Pauls. Well, see, if I was a girl, I could be Kristen. Because there's like 3 or 4 of them now.
If you were a girl, what girl... If you, like, switch your gender and you decide you want to be a girl now, what name would you go with?
Well, I know my parents, they would have named me Paula. So I already know.
Isn't that your mom's name?
Yeah, but it's part of the PJL, PJS thing that they do for families, so...
Like Stanley Yelnats.
Yeah. Hey, why are you yelling at gnats?
No, it's from Holes. It's Stanley spelled backwards.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I have learned a thing.
I was supposed to be a boy. Like, they thought I was one until I was literally, like, popping out. And my mom was gonna name me Gentry with a J.
Gentry.
It's like the worst name I've ever heard. Gentry. And God was like, no. And assigned me female at birth.
What's the one meme where it's like, oh, he's a healthy baby boy. Oh, there's his healthy baby penis. Well, we'll just remove that.
Alright, that's 1. Woo. What should the creature be for tonight? Oh, it's Little Nightmares. We should do 6.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited. I'm so excited.
She cannot hide it. She's about to lose her mind. She thinks she likes it.
If I were trans, like female to male, I would go with Melvin. Because I'd keep my M name, and I like it. It sounds nerdy.
You are nerdy.
The new kids aren't as easy to draw as the old kids. They had such great shapes, though they don't have bad shapes now. Yeah,
they are very distinct. I think part of it is the fact that, like, the whole atmosphere is so much brighter.
Yeah.
Like, they have gone with, you know, a new design to also match up with the new world, which is fine.
I mean, they already did dark. Like, the first 2 Little Nightmares actually has, like, really creative lighting. Because in the first one, everything was a real dark gray and blue, and 6 was in her little yellow suit. Mm-hmm. So she really popped against the background. However, Mono is, like it says, monocolored. he won't pop against the background as much. But what they did was creative lighting, and his head is a square. So you could always kind of see where he was, because he would either be silhouetted against light and be a very obvious shape, or he would be, he would have light shining on the flat edges of his little box. So you would always be able to, he would always catch the light wherever he was in a very obvious shape. Nitro Rat actually goes into it, and it's pretty interesting.
Well, they did really good work with making things seem both completely goofy and illogical, because like the layout of places.
Dream logic.
But also like it felt very distinctly put together. It felt very like things felt scary. Like it felt like you were a child in a terrifying place. It
did. Like the size difference between you and everything was really great. And yet there were tools that you, even as that tiny thing, the ladders are shaped to your size in that game. Stuff is like, even in the school, is not sized for children, yet it's full of children. It's very like a child's view on things, and I always really dug that.
Changed into the name of the boy you met in school when you're like 4 and I wish that was my name. And it is now.
Stole. Haha, you're both trans.
Mine now. Yoink. Just sneak over, swap the name tags, and sneak away. This is fine.
I wonder, like, if you went to like a school reunion, I guess they'd have to tell them ahead of time. Oh yeah, and he's gonna co-op with me.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
Y'all are gonna see all my squealy reactions.
Yep.
You just wait.
I'm
tempted to, like, I streamed Little Nightmares 1 and 2 a while back, but I'm kind of tempted to do it again because of all the excitement. You know, because I kind of want to replay it anyway.
Yeah, maybe do it
as a lead up to the
I don't know if y'all would be
interested in that. Because usually I just stream art.
You do that as like a lead up to it. Apparently Marius is not, or I guess is, gender neutral. There you go.
Apparently Melle is a gender neutral name.
Makes sense.
Like a nickname. That's why I kind of like it.
Yeah. Works fine.
I have a fan theory, because at one point in the podcast, Noon puts on something on her head, supposedly to help her with her therapy, and I'm hoping that this is somehow related to the concept art from Little Nightmares 2, because they had a bunch that's already started showing up in the actual like trailers for the new game. I'm hoping that maybe they'll use those chunks where all the children had like tubes coming out of their heads being fed into TVs, and maybe it's related to that. Because that was a really cool idea, and I was super bummed that they didn't use it, but I kind of understand because it's very like Inside type deal, but it's been a while since Inside came out now, so I think they'd be good. Which I found out recently that Inside has a special edition that is $300.
Isn't that the one that comes with the
and it comes with a fully modeled just human blob of limbs and viscera designed by a sex toy manufacturer who makes fleshlights to feel like skin. And you can put the main character inside a hole in the bottom.
So it feels like flesh when you
It does, yes. It would get so dirty so quick.
Oh god, yeah, you would have to keep it in
You
the
would not be
box
able
or
to
in a
display
case.
it. It comes with a stand, so you shove up this little Oni hole to display it. But I'm like, if you display that, it's gonna gather dust.
Oh,
so you would not want to display that.
It would get gross.
Inside's really good. I should replay Inside again. The ending of Inside has you being absorbed into this giant flesh ball of limbs and horror.
You become an abomination.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Ona hole. I like Oni hole though.
Yes, because I guess technically you do buy a hole. But
Ana holu.
I mean, I've seen some of the stuff on those stores. You can buy an Oni hole as well.
Yeah.
We saw Melissa's meme in the wild.
I think I've seen it once or twice.
Yeah. Well, on your YouTube video you were watching earlier today. The one with the
yeah, it was D&D memes.
And they did the didn't have the Leviathan.
I like the one where it's like, this is unfortunate Tim. Why is he unfortunate? He already paid for a commission of his character, but it died in the first place.
Ah.
I thought that was funny.
It was. I like the one where it was what like you have your characters and then you create their little familiars.
Yeah.
And then you like your characters get stolen and you gotta go and rescue them as the familiars. That was super cute.
I would love that. Huh.
Hey.
I gotta update that. I'm not really sure how I should look though. I'm gonna have to do research.
Well,
I'm not good at character design.
You say that despite having made several of the characters for people in here.
Maybe when we go to like character creators sometimes. Go to the
High Crew.
No.
Or what's it? The Hero
I would
Forge?
go to the Gaia Online character creator. I think it has the most shit.
It do.
Though I think that was Flash, and I'm not sure if it's up anymore. Ah, Flash.
Flash.
I can't make her look sexy.
Hey.
It's hard.
You have to make her look normal.
That is sexy.
Intruder.
How is a woman like 3 times your size who wants to eat you not attractive? Like, come on.
Well, according to Resident Evil The Village and all of the internet, it's very
Yeah.
attractive. I saw one, like, I think it probably was supposed to be clickbaity, but it was this guy who was like, thanks to Resident Evil The Village, Resident Evil can now never do supernatural stuff because even the werewolves were pointed out to be biological in origin. And I'm
Who
like,
cares?
bruh.
Wait, Resident Evil doesn't do supernatural shit. That's Silent
Bingo.
Hill.
I was like, bro, Resident Evil has never done supernatural. I mean, it's comically bullshit because it's like way out of possibility of actual flesh, but it's always been just natural. Like, it's always diseases and zombies and everything like that.
Who cares?
Like, bro, I can't do supernatural. Yes, they can. Every game can be completely different if they feel like it. You can't stop them. What are you gonna do, bitch about it?
No, Silent Hill can never do hard sci-fi.
Yeah, right.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, it's just fucking goofy. Like, especially for Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil does not care. At what point did you think that they ever gave any shits? Like, no, bro.
There's literally like 500 horror games to feed that itch of yours if you want it. I don't know if you specifically want one in the Resident Evil style, but fucking The Village, like chunks of it was a bunch of different game styles, so I don't even know.
You want Resident Evil in a supernatural bullshit style? Cool, go play My Friendly Neighborhood. The puppets are alive. Why are they alive? Shut the hell up, it's fun. Go away. Like, literally, the puppets are alive, they're immortal, they exist. It is never explained. It is never touched
True,
on.
I wouldn't call it hard sci-fi. But I could see someone complaining about that it's about Silent Hill.
Yeah.
I'm still antsy about that fucking remake and F. Like, I don't want the remake to fail and then F don't get made, because I'd really like to see F.
I'd
rather see F than the remake.
I feel they're gonna get their stupid shit out for whatever that live voting event thing is that they want to
Why do they always do that? Why is it every time they decide Silent Hill is worth making anything for, they make like 12 things, and then when they don't all work, they're like, eh.
do. Because Konami's the
I hate
worst.
capitalism.
Konami is stupid. like I said,
I will never forgive Konami for PT.
I think they'll get their stupid shit out with that and be done with it.
Yeah, that's
I
great,
hope.
but if that doesn't fucking make them money, they're just gonna give up. If it doesn't make them all the money forever.
You gotta make all the money forever.
I fucking hate that shit. Horror games do not make all the money forever, I'm sorry. Well, maybe Five Nights at Freddy's does, but...
Infinite gachapon Resident Evil.
Why would you say that to me?
What's so funny is the thing with Resident Evil is at this point the remake engine that they've been running everything on is so easy to generate stuff for. They've kind of shot themselves in the foot in that, like, people can just make the content that they want for it. If people want a thing, they can just add it because it's super easy to work with.
I really enjoyed 7 and the Village a lot. Like, they probably rank up there with some of my favorite games. But I played the, what was it, like 2?
Yeah, the 2 remake.
Yeah, and I found that actually really boring.
I think
Not that it was a bad game or anything. If anything, it was pretty good. But, like, it really bored me. I don't know. This, like, I never got into, like, the classic Resident Evil, and I think this is why. It just doesn't really appeal to me as much as the newer ones do. I need my horror to be a little more symbolic and mindfuckery, and zombies aren't scary.
Like, Resident Evil 2, the remake, is...
I just played it for Mr. X.
Yeah, it's 2 done better in every way, I would say. But it's still, at its core, 2. So, if you didn't like that kind of game, or if you played 7 in the remake, which did very much change up things, like...
Yeah,
you're not
kind of
like
the reason I started playing some of the Resident Evil stuff. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I give 2 a chance? I still gotta get the remake of, was it 5?
3.
3.
And 4.
And the one with the tiny man.
That's just 4. Yeah.
Okay, 4. Because that one's silly.
Right.
And it seems fun, but I don't want to pay full price, and I have it on my Steam wishlist.
Yeah, 4 is where they, like, hit their high point, and then they took the wrong lessons from 4 because they thought everybody wanted cover shooters.
It's the B-horror movie, basically.
Yeah. And they're like, you guys like shooter games, right? And everyone said no, and then they made 5 and 6. And that almost killed the franchise.
Amazing.
But, you know, they learned their lesson 10 years later, and they put out 7. 7 was good.
I think it's at the point of 7, they just didn't care no more.
Yeah.
That's when video games are at their best, when the fucking big wigs don't give a fuck.
Left with budget and unsupervised.
Yeah. Why do you think the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie was so good? It was because they're basically like, we just need this for the major story, so just do your thing. Here's the Marvel budget, go.
Especially because it's just like, literally no one will know this from the comics.
Why do you think Birds of Prey did so damn well?
True.
Because they didn't stick their little fingers in it.
And they're like, wait a minute, this is doing good? How'd that happen? I mean, honestly, Margot Robbie has really just been like putting her name on stuff and just wildly succeeding.
My sound's low.
I mean, especially like the Barbie movie.
Barbie movie was really good. I loved it.
Holy shit, did that succeed beyond anybody's imagination.
Bro, though, the people talking about it, I've seen 2 takes. One was the message was way too fucking spot on, and people felt insulted by how spot on and simple it was.
Fair.
And everyone taking the wrong damn message because they can't figure out the irony of it. So I'm like, no, I think they need it to be more spot on sometimes for some of these people.
I mean, they were like, look, this is a little on the nose, but we think they're dumb enough that it needs to be. And they were right.
No, they needed to be dumber. There are people arguing that the Barbie movie is pro-patriarchy.
Do what now?
I know, right?
Wow. Just
along with people like Ben Shapiro who think, oh, a world run by women and men have no rights, that's sexist. It's like, it's a fucking parody of the real world, bro. That's the joke.
No, but see, we fixed it. We've given them all the thing to look up for. But, you know, especially, too, it's been great to watch it make over $1 billion.
Yeah, that's nice.
Go woke, go broke. The wokest neon
No, see,
pinkest
now they're
thing
arguing
possible.
it's not woke. There are, like, those some of the people arguing it's pro-patriarchy.
Gotta just
Yes,
get anything in
that's
there
the
possible.
fucking message. Patriarchy hurts both men and women.
Patriarchy bad? No,
And
it's the
the
children
ideal
who are wrong.
outcome would be everybody gets to live as who they are and for themselves in their most authentic way. Wouldn't that be fucking nice?
No, it's the children who are wrong. Seems to be the universal response.
Hey men, maybe you don't have to follow all the shit that stresses you out, being the provider, being an alpha male, all this bullcrap. It's not needed. It probably won't make you happy. And if it doesn't, maybe you should look inside yourself and stop worrying about what women do all day. No, that's just, you're just saying women are better.
I thought the patriarchy was about having horses in the Mojo Dojo Casa house.
It was literally like, hey men, you are enough the way you are, just like women are enough the way you are, and we shouldn't like be striving for what other people want of us. It's harmful to both of us. Anti-men. Or even pro-patriarchy. It depends on who you ask. Cause this shit's fucked up, and I'm upset. Make it stop.
Oh, see, it was paired up with Oppenheimer, so that means it's pro-patriarchy. God.
I hate it. I hate living here. I hate living where there's not even like enough media literacy to understand a PG-13 movie. I want to go. I want to leave.
I want off this crazy ride.
Because even while I was watching, I was like, wow, this is very straightforward, but they probably need to be, because a lot of women are taking their daughters and stuff to this.
Yeah. It's a little on the nose.
And then I was like, oh wait, no, they needed to be worse. Because this is probably going to be a future, like, mother-daughter movie for years. It's
Oh,
great,
for
yeah.
sure.
Like Mean Girls. Which Paul still hasn't watched. Yeah, don't do that, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling her about, I saw an article today where SpaceX is like, we want to start making electric vehicle chargers the same way we make rockets. And I'm like, oh no.
Wait, Paul, do that as a sound effect on there.
Huh?
Nah,
Oh,
you're in the middle of something.
we have an oh no button.
Yeah, we have an oh no button.
Because it was funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm still grumpy that, so we got a bunch of the, Sonic Prime, like, toys in at work, right? And for whatever reason, they didn't have the cooler Rose. They have the, like, cave woman Rose, where she goes back to liking Sonic. Not the immediately tries to murder his ass on sight when she doesn't even know him Rose, which is far better.
I'm so sorry, honey, that your waifu does not have your figure.
Rusty Rose, who immediately tries to murder Sonic despite not even knowing who he is a far better character. And everybody's just fucking grumpy because they want Rose and Sonic together. No, that's the whole point of the stupid thing. Everything's topsy-turvy and wrong.
Whenever anyone says alpha male, my brain immediately goes to, alpha omega gay fiction, like, period. So I'm just thinking about male prig. I immediately think of male prig.
These are words.
Do you want me to explain them to you?
Did that lawsuit ever, like,
I
sort
don't
out?
know, because Lindsay Ellis is on Nebula now, and I don't have Nebula.
No, that's fair.
No, we're thinking about male prig right now.
Well, right now we have 2 to 3 in the audience.
You need a vote.
Do I need to do a poll? I can do a poll.
No.
I know how to do polls. I can do that.
But I like to think that way because I think it would make them mad.
Agreed. That it would.
I was actually reading, sometimes I'll pick up trashy looking manga to just get like porn references or smutty references, and there was this one that it turned out once I started reading it was an Alpha Omega manga, and I ended up sticking with it just because I was fucking fascinated, because they spent more time explaining how the world worked than the actual fucking.
Well, that's a way to
And
put
I
that.
thought that was really interesting. Like, they had to explain everything about how this world worked.
So you're saying the
with
writer
like
Lore
anatomical
George,
fucking models. Which wouldn't help, because no one's fucking.
the writer Lores George.
It was like, okay, this is how relationship works in this. It's like every panel is huge text bubbles, just talking about things.
And the person really likes world building. They forgot about the rest.
They could have just said, if you stay with your beta, you'll have like better health. And I could be done with it. It's like, no, we're gonna explain to this scientifically why you two should stay together, and how it affects your health when you're together, and how it affects it when you're not. Here's how heat works. Here's how male preg works. Here's how these pheromones work. Here's how these laws work. There's surprisingly amount of law in fucking Alpha Omega shit, because you basically have to get around the fact that, like, they have pre-programmed sexual assault in there.
But you don't want to have to be raped.
It's like, here are the heat suppressors. Here's the laws about this. Here's the thing you keep from getting people to go into heat. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's wild. It's fucking fascinating.
There's far too much depth in here.
And it's all so they can just be like, oh no, I didn't take my heat suppressors and now I'm in heat. That's what comes up so fucking much. Like, they just want to fuck.
It's like, we are going to staple these pills to you, damn it.
It's so dumb. It's like, here, I made up all this complex fucking lore. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Just to throw it out. That's all I wanted to get to.
Get some sleep, Bard.
Like, what if I did that?
For what?
For, like,
Lady?
any of my smut.
Yeah, let's see you justify that for Lady and not just she wishes to destroy old man Pelvis.
I did have, like, aside from just, you know, she likes him, because he's pathetic and fun to bully. But, I did have this kind of, like, headcanon that, like, all of her sensations are kind of like her hunger, and sometimes it's just horny. And he can live from her fucking.
Look, sometimes you're hangry.
I had this horrible headcanon that, like, his blood and stuff would, like, sate the hunger more than normal blood because he has more power in him. And that would include other bodily fluids. I know, right? But we need to give Six something. What'd she get? What do we give Six?
A Borgie.
A Borgie? A gnome Borgie?
Yes. A little burger with a gnome hat sticking out. Oh, you know, like when they put the little toothpick in the flag? That would be the gnome hat. Little gnome hat on top.
Borgie. I'm gonna put a gnome in it. See, he's got little hands and his little feet are coming out the back.
Gnome wearing a burger, Kigu.
There's gonna be gnomes in the new one, but it's only in one shot and it's in that specific area. So one thing I think they're gonna do is, like, go from dream to dream through the mirrors.
Would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna be doing, because the podcast implies shared dreaming, and that Noon is meeting up other kids inside the dream, and she's gotta have a little bit of drool. She hungry.
She got a meal from McLady's.
McMoss!
It's just like MC and then like a circle with teeth.
The mom was just a big Mickey tease on it.
You know, it's like the arch, but it's just like an O with teeth. McAlf.
That's fucking horrible. Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, Thin Man's just like KFC your way out.
Oh my god. Oh, who drew
Body
this?
horror.
It's so fucking big.
Yay, body horror. Are there zombies?
I like body horror.
She do. I liked that the we watched the second season of Good Omens because it was awesome.
I can see why people were mad at the ending, but I thought it was very in character.
It was. That was extremely well done. But like, I loved the irrevocable eternal life on Earth, because it just means that like they're the Toy Story effect, where like at what point do they stop being alive? They just degrade into dust and still have sentience?
I know! That's what made me scared of immortality when I was younger, with that death becomes her...
Oh yeah. That was
because
also
at the
a good
end
movie.
they were literally falling apart.
One did get shotgunned in the chest, so that
Yeah! But like, that's the reason they got with the guy, because he worked on corpses. And, he was fixing them to look decent. But at the end they had to do it themselves, so they couldn't be outside, because he had been dead for a while too. And their heads fall off, and I was like, how long are they gonna be sentient?
Yes.
That's fucking terrifying.
Did you notice when the zombies were leaving and the one guy's arm fell off, the other one picked it up and
yeah,
then
and it pointed. Yeah, it was very cute.
Like those are nice little touches.
They never came back to them either.
They didn't. They're just there. They're still around. That was World War II. They're still meandering about. Eternal, irrevocable life. Also,
Yeah.
I loved the ball. The Jane Austen, notorious diamond thief.
You think you know a person.
It almost made me kind of want to look up whatever crime it was that they kept talking about to see if that was a real thing, because that would be very on brand for it to have been an actual diamond theft. Either way, y'all should watch that if you have access to it. It was funny.
It was gayer this time, I like it.
Oh, yeah. Quite literally with a demon kissing an angel. That's about as gay as they could do.
Which is weird, because I kind of thought they were already in that relationship.
Right?
Just, they were, you know, angels, so they had no genitalia, so fucking wasn't really important.
Yeah. But it was very gay.
I think Neil actually made a statement about that, is like, you know, is it gay? Is like, well, they're not really human, so, they probably don't, like, have those kind of things. So it's kind of like I just kind of saw it as like a mutual asexual relationship.
Emotional gay.
Yeah, they're, it's romantic, but it's asexual. That's pretty much it, yeah, how I always saw it. So part of me is a little disappointed that they did actually kiss, but part of me is like, yay, representation.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, like, that's, you know, that's a really vulnerable thing to do. And it really, you know, he was bad with words, but he could show things. Which is funny, because he's a devil.
But I kind of thought they were already at that stage in their relationship.
So
Maybe
did
it's just
everyone
me.
else. Judging by all of the rampant jokes about it, so did everyone else.
Everyone was so mad. I do hope they do the next season, because I want to see what they're going to do with Jesus.
You know what they're going to do? It's going to be a lady.
Yeah!
And everybody's going to go ape shit.
I want to see the second coming be a lady. They made God a lady. Why not?
Yeah, right?
I did really enjoy that interpretation of God in there, because I've always kind of liked Neil's take on God, because his is always basically like a fucking hipster writer. He kind of already knows everything that's going wrong, but it's for character development, so he doesn't care. Yeah. God, when God made man, she was only joking.
Next time you want to ask me questions, do it after you can make a whale.
Yeah, God was just like, you know, think of all these cool shit I made. And if you were a god of a universe, You probably wouldn't necessarily care about a Sims little thing. You'd be like, look at this cool chair I designed.
Bro, I
Look at these whales. You wouldn't
developed
be
stars.
You literally couldn't be sympathetic on a human level.
Like, I developed stars. Who are you to question me?
But just because you have like all the knowledge about the universe doesn't necessarily mean you have the knowledge of like human emotions and stuff like that. In how like they're like, yeah, we're gonna kill Job's kids, but it's okay, we'll give them more.
Yeah,
because in a game you would be like, it's okay, I killed these guys' stuff, but I made them more, so it doesn't matter.
Slutty.
They are slutty though. You tell me a character not slutty?
I don't think
you
I
gonna
can
lie
believe that.
to my face
I don't think I can
and
trust
tell me
that.
this bitch ain't slutty?
The succubus.
But I like that idea that you can be... They basically have all intelligence, but no empathy.
Yeah.
It's sort of like having full int, but no wisdom, but more empathetic. And how could they have human empathy? They're not human.
Right. They don't operate on the same levels that you do, so why would they care?
So why would they be able to relate to you and make good decisions for humans? That's a great take on that. I actually really liked it. As someone who's loves, like... I guess this is technically xenobiology and xeno-religion. I loved the take. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was well done. I appreciated it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, slutty.
Man.
Slut. There you go. She can have the last name.
Takes your last name. Mine now. I think that's a wedding proposal. Mine now.
Oh, this music does make me want to replay Little Nightmares. That's such good sound design. Maybe I should do that this week. Maybe I should steal some of your streams and replay it.
It calls to you, huh, baby?
Oh, it's so good, though. As someone who just loves horror games so much, it's definitely, like, one of the ones that appeals to me the most. Like, Silent Hill is a close second, but damn if this... Well, it's a close second to Silent Hill, but damn. I'd be hard-pressed to, like... Ugh. It's so perfect. It's so perfect for me.
It's
cute. It's got, like, a sad ending most of the time. It's got children. It's got so much design in it. It is designed to hell, and that's why I like it.
It's got monsters.
It's got a sexy monster lady.
You do like sexy monster ladies.
I do like sexy monster ladies.
You do.
Got the horns.
As anyone here can tell you, she's a simp for teeth.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, she's never had a thing for vampires before.
I'm starting to.
I blame Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah. I'm getting worse.
It was the giant, powerful lady who can destroy and or eat you.
Yeah. They have to be like suffering vampires, though.
Well, there's that one guy in Baldur's Gate.
I don't know. He's a little gay for me. Like he's too cool.
Yeah.
He's too into himself. Like he has too much self-confidence. Lady Dimitrescu is definitely up there.
I will always bring up the part where she was like, people like Lady Dimitrescu for her tits?
She had, like, I'm so used to anime tits. They seem like fairly normal tits to me.
I was like, yes.
I thought it was her ass. She had a great ass.
I was like, yes, dear, she's got big old titties. And then she's like, what about the
Do they
dump
just
truck?
like her because she's giant because that means giant titties? They don't just like her because she's giant? That's sad.
Well, there's a lot of basic people out there. Oh, no nose bridge.
I forgot.
It's because you want to do the cat eye glasses.
Yeah, it's a great whole package.
Mm-hmm.
Though, one of the things about monsters like that is I do like the human element because they can fuck you up emotionally, and I think she would just eat me.
She would just eat you.
There'd be no middle ground.
No. I think it was the throwing the dresser part that got to
Yeah! I was like, wow, what a great ass. That outfit is banging, too. Like, it's one of my favorite outfits in video
It's very
games.
classy.
Yeah, it's based off a real outfit, too.
Hmm.
The fucking buttons down the back is what got me. I was like, oh my god, that is so
Fair.
gorgeous. That's the noise I
Yeah,
made.
she do tend to make those kind of noises.
But you know who I actually found more sexy in that game? Mother Miranda.
Yeah.
Because she did the, like, 6-wing thing, and she was so fucking manipulative and, like, deranged, so I liked her more. Lady Dimitrescu was fun, but there was a higher woman up there.
Yeah.
Who was more fucked up.
And you had your depressed little fish man.
Oh, I did end up really loving him, yeah.
The sad little fish man that watches black and white romance movies.
Oh, he's so cute, though. How could you not? He's so precious.
As opposed to Shitterman, who I found
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah, no, I didn't really find him attractive, no. He was just kind of a little shit.
He was just an unrepentant asshole.
I find him fun. I'm not attracted to him. I feel like we didn't get enough time with the puppet lady for me to, like, be into her. I felt like she was really underutilized the whole game, which is a real shame.
And, like, and her thing with, like, the baby was kind of weird from a male
The baby
perspective.
thing pushed me to think that Village would have been better if it was Ethan's wife's game.
Yeah.
It should have been about Ethan's wife's. All the symbolism pointed towards Ethan's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a man would not have a horror about a fetus. A man would have a horror about a baby. A cis man, obviously.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to see the baby as a fetus. The fetus is something that grows inside the woman. So she could see it as a fetus. He would see it as a fucked up baby, not as a fetus.
Right.
The symbolism just doesn't, like, track.
And a lot of the other stuff, too, would have been, like, you know, for her, it would have been forgiveness for betrayal and a lot of other things.
Like, we never really did anything with her.
Mm-hmm.
He is, yeah. But he was not pregnant, as far as I know, unless he could have.
Well, I mean, when he was a fungus.
He was a fungus.
He became one, anyways.
But
he has
the
genders
wife
we
also,
cannot
like,
conceive of.
they expect you to like her, and she never got any kind of redemption. And this game would have been so good for that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like her.
Nah, because she betrayed your ass.
Yeah. So we're just supposed to sit around and be, like, happy she survived in there? Like, I don't even know this bitch. But if they had made the whole game about her dealing with how, because she would feel guilty about what happened to Ethan. Because it's her fault. Because she went to that place in the first game.
Like, everything involved was because of her.
Why would Ethan feel guilty about the wife from just the shooting? Like, he might feel upset she's gone, but I don't even think he'd feel like he did it.
Yeah, because it wasn't him.
Yeah.
So it just felt kind of out of place for a lot
But
of
she
stuff.
would have been directly responsible for his death.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, the symbolism is, like, bonked up.
It's like, I'm gonna let you finish, Chief, but it's... So just, yeah, like, I think there could have been good changes to it, but, like...
Plus the fact that, like, Lady Dimitrescu is kind of obviously a lesbian by her house, and she's a mother.
Mm-hmm.
The puppet girl has, like, her little puppet daughter.
Yeah.
The, fish man is sad about lost romances. Her relationship with Ethan.
Mm-hmm. So
And
it really worked
Mother
out.
Miranda is literally, like, trying to get her fucking child back. The only one who kind of matches is the douchebag.
Yeah.
And we could have worked around that. Like, just the symbolism doesn't pan out. I still love the game. It's one of my favorite games. I just think it would have been better if it was the wife.
Yeah. Especially, like, trying to rest... Especially the finding pieces of your daughter would have been really freaking dire for a mom. Like...
I mean, it'd still be dire for the father, but...
Yeah.
It would also fit with the symbolism because, you know, in the uterus, she built that child, and now she has to rebuild them. That's a good body horror thing, too.
Yeah.
Like, this could have been really cool.
Jeez.
I just like symbolism.
She's literally not able to die. It's kind of interesting if she is, like... I think their intent is to, if they continue the stuff, to have the daughter be the next thing.
Yeah. But again, like, I don't know the daughter from Adam, so... We know the wife, but she never got her redemption.
Yeah. They did, the DLC for it.
Yeah.
Was the daughter campaign, and it was, like, psychological horror kind of stuff for her.
Again, but this is all, like, additions. It's not the main game.
Yeah. Well, as far as, like, trying to fill out the daughter to use for the next stuff.
I should not have to do homework.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they do for the next one. They, like I said, it's Resident Evil. They don't have to do shit. It can be a completely different thing for all they care.
For Little Nightmares, you don't have to play the DLC, but it makes the story worse, which is great. That's how I like my DLC. It should make it worse.
Next Resident Evil, it's going to be a remake of the light gun games. I want rail shooters. Yeah, there was light gun games. They were fun. That was the one where the guy's like, fuck it, I'm already dying from one of the viruses, I'll infect myself with the other virus and see what happens. And the answer was he became a 6-foot-tall lady.
Huh.
Yeah.
Can I have this virus? It won't do anything to me.
It made his ribs come out of his chest and become a corset, and his heel bones grew out longer and became heels. He also became...
Ah, so the virus was E all along.
The virus was E all along. You see, he's actually dyslexic, and he injected himself with the E virus. But yeah.
Oh no, I injected myself with the E virus. Now I have titties. Alright, what should 6 get for a snack?
I don't know, a little gnome toy. It's just like a gnome in the little toy packaging.
No, I'm gonna do the Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna do the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
The Mick Mouse.
Beastie missed the completed.
Oh, hang on one sec.
Yeah, in one of the light gun games, the terrorist guy gets onto the boat because he knows one of the Umbrella Corps viruses is on there. They're, you know, because they were like, no, the virus can't cause any problems if it's out in the middle of the ocean. And so they do all the research on this fucking boat. And he goes to steal it, and during the course of the events there, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna die anyways, because he gets bit by a zombie. What's up?
I forgot to get rid of the sketchcalator. It's okay. I can fix it.
But, so he's like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna die. So he injects himself with the other virus, because why not? You're gonna die anyways. And, her hair? What's up with the hair, Beastie?
Fuck.
Oh no, is it merged?
Yeah, but I can get rid of it.
But, so he just like says, fuck it, we'll send it. And doesn't have long hair. Oh.
It's an emote. I wasn't gonna give it hair.
Do you want it with the long hair, Beastie, since it's an emote? Usually emotes are kind of more simplified. But yeah, so like, then the main villain is now the main villainess for the rest of the game, and eventually you do, like, cause it's the, you know, it's the G virus and all that kind of stuff. Eventually you do enough damage to them that they start like degrading and becoming like a horrific flesh wall with heads that keep coming out and screaming at you and going back into it, which is really great imagery. It's fantastic. And like, it's even like a thing because it's like, oh yeah, see, when you have the T virus and the G virus, it goes back to being the original virus that they used to craft the viruses out of, which was the Veronica virus, because they got it initially from this lady named Veronica. And because the virus doesn't know what to do, it just forces you back into being a lady because that's the body type it understands. Which is not how viruses work at all. Like, at all. But, sure, okay.
Ugh, fucking layers.
Give her a sec, Beastie. She's got to do some futzing because some of the layers did not go away as they were supposed to. Yeah. Illegal. No yawns. Why are they being so loud outside? How rude. How rude. This Styx was a river and not just a band. For the play at our wedding if all goes as planned. Snuffle day. Dance me in the corner, dance me in the spot, like losing all my shading.
Shut up.
Was that a good art joke?
Why would you lose your shading with more spotlight?
Because the light would it would make all the other shading not work right, because then the angle of the light's from up above.
I
But I
guess,
just have
but
a
that would
shadow.
cause more shadows.
What about if
Unless
you
you're that weird Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Then I'm only straight up and down to confuse everybody.
I mean, that's pretty rare, honestly.
There was apparently a house down there in Hawaii that people were like, oh, it's miraculous that this house survived and blah, 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 blah. And then when talking with the rich white people that had the house there, they were like, yeah, so we did this and this and this. And it's all like stuff that's recommended to prevent spread of fires. It has a metal roof. They like did a rock garden so it didn't have any like brush or stuff that could catch on fire
I do
around
like
it.
rock gardens.
Like it was all of the stuff. Like
Oh,
just
thank you. I'll
Thank you
do
for
a
the
blush,
follow.
but I'm not gonna do the rest of the body.
Yeah.
I didn't sketch this for that, so.
He just boop, Angie face.
There. That took way more time than I expected.
You're still on. You're doing very good on your timeline.
Yeah.
Ah, birthmark.
It's under the hand.
Oh. Oh, because it's on the cheek. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually drew it, but then I drew the hand over it.
And not always the way.
All right. Barbie Paladin Core.
Barbie. So it'd just be like a bedazzled breastplate?
Yeah, pretty much. Does a sending stone look like a phone?
Hmm? What?
Let me Google it.
I don't actually know what a sending stone looks like. I've not gotten that.
That looks like a rock.
Okay. It's a rock with a face. You put your
So I'm
face.
just gonna make a phone-shaped rock.
Yeah. You could make the Rock look like Ken.
You're Ken.
I'm Knuff.
You're Knuff.
Paladin and the butt plate on their armor says Lord's work. Because then you could be doing the Lord's work.
No.
Just utterly ignored that.
Yep.
Rude. Dwayne the Rock phone case? Hey. Aw, appreciative. Hopefully she will like it.
I like the teeth.
You do.
I like teeth.
It's those upward facing tusks. That's
Yeah, I can never make those look good enough, I always feel. I lack the ability.
She's dating your small barian? The tiniest of bugbears? You know you're supposed to be getting sleep.
Go to fuck to sleep. I'm gonna put a little rock as like the apple symbol with a bite taken out. Wait, no, it should be a chunk. Like a...
Like it's been cracked.
Yeah. Oh, that's really hard to do. There we go. Okay.
You could have like little cracks going across the phone case from it. It was a rock, and then it shattered a bit.
It was a rock. Lobster!
We got in this little 2-pack of monster trucks there at work, right? And one of the little 2-packs is, it's like Octunderful versus Crustacean. But, sorry, Crush Station. And it's, the one is like a truck that looks like its octopus is coming out of the back and wrapping it in tentacles. And then the Crush Station is just a lobster on wheels. It's so cool.
Sure. Is that like a real monster truck?
I think so.
It's got a hole drilled in it for all the charms. I actually have some stickers that probably work well with that.
They beat Jesus with that.
Yes.
Paladin with a flail, but it's just the charms on their phone.
Yes. Okay, I have been arguing for a D&D campaign where you're all your full, like, high fantasy characters or whatever the balls, but you got isekai'd to a common Japanese household, like Japanese high school.
It is a real one.
It is a lobster.
Yeah.
So now, everyone thinks you're just normal Japanese high school students, and you have to kind of disguise your magic and shit, and you have to, like, get out and maybe, like, fight a giant monster Sentai style. I think that would be funny.
Yeah. I was right. So it is a biblical flail. Did you notice with Crush Station, the lobster claws have rubber bands on them?
Why?
Because you gotta! Otherwise it'll pinch something.
I always wanted, I don't think I'm creative enough for this, but I always wanted to do like a series of short comics. Yeah. Where, like 4 Comas, where it's a chunibyo.
Mm-hmm.
Like a kid who thinks like, he's like, oh, I have the darkness in my hand, let it out. But he's actually a fucking normal child. And everyone else is like Sentai and magical girls and, you know, evil vampires and shit like that. But they just like have to keep it secret. So he doesn't realize it, even though it's painfully obvious that all of his friends are actually the things he pretends to be.
It's like, it's a demon. What? No, there's no demons here. Like the...
Yes.
Hey.
I also kind of wanted to do one where with a series of like attractive women coming up to a dude in class and like trying to talk to him like in all those wish fulfillment manga, and he just goes like, I don't trust like that, pocket sand. Just like, get the fuck away from me.
Be gone, thought.
I wouldn't trust like that neither, though. If some bitch came up and started talking to me, I would be like,
Call me a snack, because I'm untrustable. Wow, do you think that's a scam?
I think that's a scam, honey. How do you get so much more scams than me? What do you do?
I don't know, apparently.
I'm the one who goes to, like, to hentai sites and shit. I'm the one who plays all the little games.
You do.
I just like my Project Sekai. I'm sorry, it's very relatable. The artist is depressed. The editor is trans.
Surprising no one.
They all want to die and they write Miku music. I remember started playing it, I was expecting like, oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku! Let's make music together! And it was like, okay Hatsune Miku, I'm ready to die. I was like, you know what? This is on brand more than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, they understood the lesson.
Like, hey, half the Miku music are real bummers. We need like one of these groups to like play that. Oh, how about these motherfuckers? They're a bunch of losers who stay up at midnight on Discord and write music.
There's a one song where it's just like, it's a really cute banger, and like the whole time it's like, goodbye, sayonara, dun, da, 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 da. And it's like, it's really cute and stuff, right? And then it gets to the end, and then it just stops, and you hear the sound of a railroad crossing. And I'm like, I know enough Japanese to know what just happened there. Oh no.
Oh no.
I was just like, oh, wait a minute.
I mean, they literally sing the song Hated by Life.
It's like,
but you gotta admit that Bug song is really good though.
It is good.
Buggy, buggy. Your hate is growing to me. Hate is growing deep. Buggy, buggy.
Drop down, feel the rise, down the way.
I'm an artist, but I can't draw. I'll post something that's not art. Oh no, it's getting a crap ton of selfies. Now I'm hurt even more despite all this attention because I'm not getting attention for the thing that I've been trying so hard at. Am I really this useless? Oh, someone did fan art for me? Oh, it wasn't useless. I was like, stop it. Stop. Who wrote this?
Local artist gets called out by artist making an artist meme.
That is legit why I tend to like delete a bunch of old text posts and stuff. Like fairly recently after I did them, if they get a bunch of likes, because it just depresses me because it's not likes on my art. Though hers were selfies. And like I could totally see as an artist, like she's like, my selfies get more likes than my art. That would fucking crush me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't post selfies. Ha ha ha. No, they wouldn't get likes either.
They would, and you know it.
No.
They would.
Y'all don't know what my face looks like.
I
should do like a face reveal if I reach something. I look exactly what you think I look like.
Cute as shit. Excuse me.
I probably look how I sound.
Cute as shit.
Chonky.
Cute as shit.
Chonky.
You can't stop me.
I do have pink hair though.
She do? It's very cute. You should all be extremely proud of her. She managed to sit through the whole thing.
It was hard. It took like
It was
3
loud
hours.
and it was very long.
I've had panic attacks getting haircuts before. I did a good job getting my hair all pink. It's like a obnoxious, like it looks like a fucking wig from Spirit Halloween. It is so damn pink. I love it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
It is pink. Face boosted.
Oh, maybe I am that friend.
Who knows? Could
Who
be
knows?
secretly.
I've just been hiding it from you this whole time. Dun dun dun.
My totally normal vanilla seeming neighbor actually is deep into hentai.
Rude, I'm not deep into hentai, I just need references sometimes.
That seems like it'd be a manga thing.
I can't even get deep into hentai, because it's like the ugliest fucking shit you've seen sometimes.
Oh yeah, because there's a big thing for ugly bastards.
No, even the women. They'll take like the cutest girls and be like, no, it's not. They'll just make them as hideous as fucking possible.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Like it's not even like the girls, it's the sex. The sex is ugly.
It's true.
What's the point?
I came here to look at cute women.
They're like, here, let me like fucking tangle your breasts so they don't look like breasts anymore and put tubes in your nose and pull it back across your head so you look stupid. And it's like, why? I just came here to see like one of the most romantic things you could have, and you're just making it look like the worst thing in the fucking world, and no one's enjoying it. Why?
It's a disaster piece.
Like, I could see that being a sub fetish, but why is it so common in hentai?
Because there's like 3 artists and they keep having a circle jerk of references. That's really the thing. Like, you know, like the thing that I always complain about, the donut buttholes.
Yeah.
Because that's just a hentai
Yeah,
artist.
and it's like the boobs that are so big they don't look like boobs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I won't, but I have something that actually I can do little charms for, and I'm probably not going to use my physical brush to do it. Because I have like a little stamper that does cute things, and I can just like stamp a bunch down, and that will be easier for all of us. Takes off 1 charm. Whenever the party's dead.
Hey. Death charm.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be very detailed, sorry.
You have a charm for each party member. Secretly, you have a tooth in each charm. Just in case you need to resurrect one of those
That would
idiots.
be fucking funny.
You never know, man. People keep dying all the time.
Yeah, if you want something with lots of detail and stuff in it, you gotta get a commission. I draw these without any pre-preparation in under 30 like minutes and shit, like on the spot, so they are not gonna look good.
They're off the cuff. Look. You got a little fat burb.
You're a fat burb.
I am. I am now explicitly a little fat burb.
Plus, I get to take artist license if I want to. My artist license does not draw anything at all.
Your artist license is, it's funny.
Yes. I should be allowed to do things if it's funny.
Is it funny? Yes? Okay.
You can fight everybody else.
And Patreons get a discount.
I made her eyes too low.
5 head. Okay.
Yeah, legit. I don't know why I sketched them so low.
Head angle.
Oh, I forgot I had fucking other music after this. Let's do stray music. Y'all should spend your paycheck on things you need.
Make sure you're buying food and rent.
That's what my money goes to. I eat it.
Minecraft
You just draw a pentagram in MS Paint, and you stick a like $20 bill to it, and I just pop out and hand you a picture of titties, and take the $20 bill and I eat it. Sometimes I put it in the model kit machine.
Like a vending machine that model kits come out would be pretty funny.
I still have to build my next model kit. I'm excited.
She is.
I got my Mechatoro Wigo X Evangelion Chubo model kit for the pink gal from Evangelion. And I was like, okay, I need paint to paint the figure. So I go to the fucking store or a local comic book shop, and what do they have? They have the Calibron fucking model that I wanted from Witch of Mercury, and I was like, motherfucker.
It was right there mocking
It was
her.
right there, and I was like, you? Ugh. So I bought that too. Because I wanted that. I was gonna wait and look for it at the con. And here's some cracks on the rock. So I literally went to get shit for my model kit and ended up buying a whole ass new model kit. I also painted it with a slight pearl paint, so it's gonna be extra shiny and rainbowy. It's very subtle, it's cute.
It's gotta be gay, bro.
It's gotta be gay. It's the lesbian robot.
Yeah.
It literally spread gayness throughout the galaxy to save the day, like...
And defeat corporate interests.
And defeat capitalism.
You forgot that part, didn't you?
Technically, it wasn't technically capitalism, it was, war capitalism, which has a different word, I forget. You know, making money off war.
Oh, I keep wanting to say warhawk, but yeah.
I keep wanting to say warmongering, but I think that's a different thing.
Exploitation.
Yeah, that'll work.
We'll go with that. We'll figure it
Exploitative
out.
wars.
War crimes, generally.
War crimes! Well, it's Gundam. Of course there's war crimes.
I know, and it always be war profiteering.
That's
Thank
it,
you.
yeah. So it wasn't technically capitalism, though. Does that count under capitalism?
I mean, it's making a profit, so
True.
I'll go with it. I just like it. I always find it funny that people are surprised that Gundam is all war crimes.
It is literally war and bad.
And it's like, but cool Gundam. And it's like,
Yes.
Yes. At the cost of humanity.
War.
What is it good for?
Gundams.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, Gundams.
You're not even supposed to have a Gundam.
I love Mullet Mom just being like, Gundam? Never heard of it.
It's not a Gundam. See, it doesn't kill my daughter. Oh, you gotta bother me again, honey. Oh, wait, it doesn't kill my daughter because my other daughter is inside of it, taking all of the shit. I think that annoys the listeners, not you. Or me, I guess. My boob. This is what I put up with.
I don't want to like plap you with it. You're squishy. You are squishy.
See, I have patterns over here. Patterns cute. I got some new dog ones, I think. Because I had a dog commission recently. Look at these cute little patterns. Look at that. That's adorable. I used it for the bedspread. No, I think... Oh, don't look at the condoms.
Those are fun time candies.
I got so many rainbows for this most recent thing, too. Someone did say that like, they were ramen packets.
Seasoning packs.
And I was like, rude.
Party has a pet velociraptor. Chicken with Angie issues.
Actually, this one would probably be the best. And a cat. Meow, meow.
You should put it in a little chicken outfit when you go into town, otherwise they'll think it's a raptor, and those are dangerous.
There we go. They beat Jesus with this. Instant pile of crap.
Oh man, look at all these friendship tokens I've got. Drops them all.
I noticed someone got the press kit for well, no, they got the little statuette. The little nightmare statuette for the new game, which I'm not getting. I'm not gonna do that. But they got it, and it came with high-res versions of Lo and Alone. And Lo has a little thing. He has the little thing on his ankle, the little anklet.
Yeah.
It's actually what looks like a little bracelet, and I'm like, is it a friendship bracelet? Is it a friendship bracelet with Lo? Are you in a mood?
It's one of those little bracelets they clip onto birds when they find them and let them loose. It's signed by the lady.
Damn it, the mic is so close to my face. I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh, don't worry. It's actually a lot better about that than your old one used to be.
I need to draw that. Oh god. It's one of those clips on the birds. Oh my god.
You gotta make sure
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
red, because otherwise the birds get way more laid than
I'm
they're
dying.
supposed to.
Oh my god. Fuck you. That's so... I thought it might be a hospital ring, honestly, but no, it's a little bracelet.
Allergens. Lady gnomes.
No. He's friends with gnomes. Rude. They sit and chill with a gnome in one of the pictures. So yes, they are friends with the gnomes.
Gnomes are people, not food.
I didn't say that.
6. Then that was obviously a lie.
I mean, she did hug a bunch of them.
Biting is not a hug with teeth.
I love how Little Nightmares does that. They'll like make you hold hands and they'll make you hug the gnomes, and then they just fuck you up afterwards. It's great.
And then you just throw one
They
in the
do it
fireplace.
specifically for the mechanics too. They're like, hey, you want to get attached to this person or these things through a mechanic? We're gonna take it away from you now. I wish more games did that. It's surprisingly subtle.
The no 6 around, so you're just going, hey, and there's no one to respond.
Yeah, actually the game yelled at me for that. Gave me an achievement. It was like, she can hear you! And I was like, I haven't met her yet. Because of course I spammed the button.
As you do.
Here's an achievement for holding hands for 5 minutes.
Just run her around in a circle.
Well, it's not straight. It's just like all together. Dude, once they had that mechanic, I would hold her hand all the time. Where's the sketch layer? There it is. Let's get rid of that this time. Fucker.
What layer is this?
I also love my wife. I love you, wife.
Woo! I love you, husband.
Yeah.
Metal husband.
Shiny metal husband.
Next time you forget to invite to barbecue, I think you won't. Final Pam is glorious.
That was a really nice animation someone did with that.
Yeah. It's just like with Homestuck, there was a lot of people who are really good at stuff just coming out of the woodworks to do things.
Homestuck in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I wanna be a troll.
Just the fact that they're like, oh yeah, no, this is about that anime that was back in the 90s, and like everyone just rolled with it, created a fucking anime intro for it and everything.
Yes.
It's like, did anybody ever watch the Squiddles show? Oh yeah, I remember that when I was a kid, and like just completely straight-faced it.
Of course.
As you do. Why tell the truth when lying is hilarious? Says the entire Homestuck fandom for like 4 months.
They were very bored. They had no update.
Fandom. In our defense, we were left unsupervised. I saw Twisted said like, I am sad to report I am no longer a clown fucker, and I really wanted to just be like, Homestuck would like to know your location.
You should send her the pictures of the hot clowns.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Because I'm specifically not a clown fucker, and it fucking made me question it. I hate clowns.
The clowns in question.
How fucking dare. Oh my god. How fucking dare.
Becky, look at her. That's fair.
I punched him.
I'm sorry, Becky. Look at her. Balloon honking noises was offensive to you.
Pussy.
Oh, that's another animation that's far too good for the stupid subject matter.
Those boobs are fake. Honestly, I like her other version more.
Yeah, because she's pathetic. And
yes,
also has the pretty
I
black
like
hair that
pathetic
you like.
people. I can relate to them. I need someone worse than me.
I can make him better. Yes, so can I, but whatever's going on over here is fucking hilarious, so I want to see how this pans out first. The lady, probably.
Yes. You can make him better. I can make him worse. She's like, I kind of liked his flavor of fucked up.
This does not vibe.
You don't vibe.
If you find he does not vibe, toss the whole man out. The whole man? Yes, whole man.
I'm just fucking waiting for when you make me mad, I'll toss you the fuck out.
Whole man disposal service.
I can probably go stay with my sister until I get off my feet, but you gotta go to your parents, and we both know you don't like that.
Nope. Not one bit. Don't like that.
I'm gonna make swirlies on this. Probably smoke.
The best part is they're at least 14 hours away, so I don't have to deal with their shit if I don't feel like it.
Oh, I made the rock browner. There, it's all mystical and bullshit.
What's this magical horse shit?
I'll do like some mystical lines of bullcrap.
Magitech horse shit. No weapon made by man can harm me. Rack shotgun with unearthly intent. The Panda Man's been playing that Armored Core game, and his build is basically oops all shotguns, and it is stupidly effective because the game never really assumed that you would be that idiotic and has not scaled accordingly.
Good.
So if you get up in their grill and just dump the shotguns, it will probably stun the thing that you can now just wail on for free.
Sounds like a them problem.
Everyone's like, you're gonna get it nerfed again. Every time you do stuff like this, it gets nerfed.
Well, they obviously need to nerf it.
Because he's a fairly big streamer, man, and he usually does something dipshit. Oftentimes for the lulz.
How else would you make money?
You have to pay fees for unlimited texting on the sending stone. You gotta keep going to a cleric to have it recharged. Touch wave.
Yeah.
Hey. See, there's the lady in white. Isn't she pretty?
She has boobs on her head.
The lips are molded to the front of the armor. It even has like the sexy veil. It's just the helmet. Meanwhile, I'm in a chocobo suit.
Die.
Hey,
Hey, Anon, KYS.
Die mad about it.
Should be in pink.
And sparkly.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it sparkly. Well, I'm gonna put a bunch of emotes after it.
Yay. Glittery.
Because I have an emote brush.
Woo.
I finally get to use it. I downloaded it forever ago.
Eggplant, sweaty, sweaty, heart, heart, heart.
No. I put it somewhere. Watch, now I can't find it.
Yep. I like the lady in white because she's a yandere for the main bad guy at the time. And she's like His ambitions are mine, you motherfucker. I'll kill you for getting close to him.
How dare you kill him? I wanted to kill him. I thought I did. I probably put somewhere I don't even know.
Probably
All my sub things.
Simmers.
I have one for that. Oh well.
Simba.
Shimba. This'll work. Why don't you start while I tell you to?
Just to bother you.
You do, I swear.
Hey, not okay, well, yeah.
I know that song gets stuck in your head, don't it?
Mm-hmm. It's a good song. Terrible, but good. It's probably like the end of school or something, because they haven't really done like a weekend loud party in a while.
Yeah, it's annoying though.
It is, but it's a Saturday at 7.
Yeah.
We're not old enough to be old fuddy-duddies yet.
I wouldn't do anything about it. I'm just complaining. Just being a whiny bitch. As usual. As usual.
We're glad you love it.
Die.
We'll die.
What emotes would they have in fucking D&D?
That's a good question, actually. Just a bunch of dice. It's just like nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
Alright, that's 4. Do 7 tonight, so I got 3 more. Alright, what should we give 6?
Let's see, she got the Happy Mom. Did she get a toy with the Happy Mom meal?
What's the toy?
Probably.
Wait. What about a box that looked like Mom's fucking head?
Yeah. A Melle-d toy.
Who drew this shit?
You
Ah!
might name him Slurpee, the Velociraptor.
I eat all your food.
Welcome to my good Mogger home with a good Mogger. Can I take your order? Little slorps.
I think I'm gonna give her a happy meal.
Hey.
We'll just combine everything.
Unhappy meal.
An unhappy meal. Because it's gonna be Mono's fucking head. Let's move McMaws out the way. And then it's got like some grease stains.
Starting to eat through the bag.
Yeah. Alright, they're gonna be shooting dart. What position should they put them in?
Shooting darts?
Yeah.
Like blowgun darts?
Yeah.
So just like...
I kind of want him coming down from the cceiling.
Yeah.
Like through a hole in the ceiling?
Have him
Yeah.
like hanging down upside down like Mission Impossible style. Like on the stupid little rope.
I think that'd be fun, yeah.
They'll be at least as smart as we are. That's not a big achievement. But it's something. Ah, accurate to D&D. Absolute smooth brain hours. Welcome to the club. Return to smooth brain.
I'll put the ninja hat on him. Because he's a ninja.
I'm a ninja. I'm a hoodie ninja.
Here's the ceiling tile.
Well, see, the problem is, with int, you can have a lot of brain cells, but without wisdom, they ain't very good.
There's a great SCP about that.
Oh, the one with the being able to edit your stats?
Yeah. That was fun.
Player has been removed for cheating.
Yeah, it was funny.
We're funny.
I like the sad music in Prey. Not Prey. It was a cat game. I have it playing.
Yeah,
Stray.
Stray.
Not Prey.
It rhymes.
I know, right? That brain got a little wonked there. Like 200 new followers. Where'd they all come from?
The woodwork. They're watching you silently.
Stop.
A is charisma. Well, there's no brain cells there then. If anything in modern America has taught you anything, it's that you don't need brain cells for charisma.
What's my charisma?
Very high. Like a 19.
0.
Rude. Look, I have no...
What would be artistic expression?
Probably charisma. Probably a bit of charisma and probably a bit of wisdom, to be honest. Because it's not necessarily book smarts that make you good art. It's like knowing how to use lighting and things like that. It's picking stuff up. So I would say wisdom over int. But also definitely charisma. And presentation.
So I can be ugly as shit but have high charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Works for me.
Because it's not necessarily appearance. It's, you know, how you present yourself, how you talk about things.
I'm shy and I can't talk to people.
But you're good with art. You can express
I'm
yourself
okay
with the
art.
art expression. Express yourself. Do 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 do.
No.
Do, 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 do. Ding, 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 ding. Splash yourself.
No.
Hey, 8 int, 10 whiz. So you got a neutral, a -1, and a +1. Ah, face blocker build. Gore it. $18 con. Yes, hello. I'd like to break your fist with my face. Thank you.
Alright. Shoot carrots.
Oh no, it's the attack of the dumpster ninja.
Stretch.
Make cute noises.
Now. What?
You're cute and I love you.
Shut up. Wow.
Aw.
Oh, look at the little baby. Look at the big baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wall.
Wow.
That one cat just going.
Wow.
Meow.
He can't help it.
Meow.
He can't help it. He's smoker.
Meow. You heard nothing.
I heard all the things.
Here they go.
I live with you.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the people who are dying are the ones that should.
Who died?
I don't know. Beastie was saying something about this week. I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad.
It's not Trump.
Yeah, I know, right?
Total ninja.
Hee.
I'm a ninja. I'm a bloody ninja. Yeah, Bob Barker I did hear about. The original voice of Harley Quinn. Oh, that's sad. It's done by Tara Strong now.
Yeah. Still, the original voice of Harley Quinn. That's a lot of people's growing up. People are messing with those stupid Waymo auto taxis in California by putting a traffic cone in front of it. Which would work. They're stupid. One group actually showed you can just put a circle of salt around the damn things. It works the same way.
Ah, Supernatural has changed us well.
It really is.
Thank you, Supernatural.
Said no one ever.
Aye. Yeah. I don't know, that they have that meme where you learn how shit happens now.
It's true. I mean, there was the one for the, hey, Trump's mugshot one.
No, yeah, this one. You can already buy it on a shirt.
Of course you can. Honestly, though, if you're gonna get it, you need to get it on a mug. I heard that laugh.
What?
You snickered.
Yeah, it was
I
funny.
made it funny.
Yeah, yeah. What, do you think you did it?
It's nice to get encouragement.
Okay, honey.
Here. Sometimes I get validation for my jokes. It's nice.
Ha 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 ha!
We have that as a bit redeem, you monster.
I'm sorry that you're funny.
Funny looking.
Yeah. It's got little people hands.
They do. Little thumbs.
Don't like it.
Little thumbs to bother you.
Don't like it.
You don't like the bothering thumbs?
No, I don't like it. It's people hands. It's weird. Stop it.
Good. Gonna plap you with the people hands.
Don't plap me with the people
He's
hands.
gonna touch you. He'll touch you. He's got thumbs. Whatever will you do?
Put his cotton candy into the water.
Illegal. It was so happy with him cotton candy. They did give it more cotton candy later. That was cute as shit.
Did he learn from the first one?
Yeah, he didn't put the second one in.
Ah, neat.
They're not, well, a little, but they're not stupid.
His color is like really close to my usual background color that I use to keep my eyes from falling out.
Invisible. He is a ninja.
That's true.
It's one of them stage
Don't draw on
ninjas.
white all the time. It'll eventually hurt your eyes.
You think you'd be able to like set a background like default color?
I did. I set it to this.
Oh, so it always comes up as gray?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I can change it. It's basically the quote-unquote paper's color.
Hmm.
See? The layer says paper down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can't see it because it's behind me. Never mind. Oops.
That's good that you can just set it as a default so you don't have to keep doing it.
And you can change it for every project you start, because every time you open a new, it'll be like, what do you want the paper color? What do you want the dimensions? What do you want the bit rate? Stuff like that.
Well, that's good.
But I have this one basically set as an automatic, more or less.
Yeah.
It's to help your eyes. I'm old, my eyes get tired. I'm also staring at it all day, but sometimes characters are gray.
Hey, just to bother you. Stretch your hands.
Boop. Wanya. I'm actually wearing my compression gloves right now. I've been bad at wearing them to sleep lately. I can feel the start of it acting up.
The egg.
It's threatening.
Ninja. Dum, 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 dum.
I'm not slamming that door.
Here. Why me not?
Here we go.
Nice. Did you work out arms for one and legs for the other, or were you both cardio for them? I remember you said cardio was most of the thing you did in the last one.
Oh, motherfucker. What is wrong with me in the sketch layers today?
Need to name it Sketch Erase Me layer.
I don't look at the layer names.
Fair.
The only time I label them is for PNG tubers and VTubers. Which I guess if we finish this I'll work on tomorrow if I'm up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eventually gonna have to turn this guy upside down. It's hard to draw upside down, so I never draw things like this up right side up.
Flip the layer.
That's stupid. I shaded it wrong. It's gonna be upside down. The light is coming from above.
Mm. Oh, a lot of treadmilling. That's good. I'm glad you're getting a lot of benefit from the cardio. It is good for you. And it's an oft-neglected thing.
I only do cardio.
Yeah, well, a lot of the meatheads are like, arm day, leg day only. Lift heavy thing.
Oh, I lift in heavy thing. I don't like my armband sore. I can't draw.
Lift heavy thing one-handed.
Just my left arm. Just have stupidly buff left arm.
Yeah.
Like that one guy from that one, what the twist guy.
Hey. That's one of them masturbating fellas.
Yeah, that too. I didn't think of that. That's probably more accurate, yeah.
It's a good meme, bro. Yay! Good job, Beastie. Don't worry, you'll lose it and then it'll all go to your titties.
True.
That's what she's going for, after all.
Oops, wrong flip. Whoop. There we go. And motion blur. There we go. Nice. All right, we gotta give 6 something else.
Grimace shake.
All right. Yeah, I tried so hard not to do that meme, and then y'all are like, no.
Funny.
Get the next ones.
Go for it, Beastie.
Oops,
Make them all thirsty for you.
Alright, last 2.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Ape together strong.
Ah, but you also can't be ajar if you're never a door.
Hey.
Alright, there's 6 layer. I'll give her a grimace shake. She'll be holding. There we go. Needs a bendy straw. Alright. Let's get to work. Boom. I think I've been going through these faster because I've been less critical of myself. I really shouldn't be trying to be critical on, like, things I draw in 30 minutes.
And you have more confidence.
Blah, blah, blah.
Spider is an inch wide.
Is this a pick crew thing?
I mean,
spider.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mom made Halloween jewelry.
I dig it. I'm Halloween all the time.
The spider is apparently an inch wide, so like quarter.
That's pretty big. So I'm enjoying the little fandom.
Hey.
It's nice to see them all together again.
Right?
It's nice to see artists coming back.
Nature.
Not that I blame them for leaving, like... I don't even think it's they left. They just drew other shit. I draw other shit all the time.
Nature.
I'm just the weird one who's still obsessed with this ship.
It's a good ship, mate.
It is. I haven't found one to replace it yet.
Sturdy, airtight.
If I could find a ship with more content, I would. But I don't choose what I ship.
Hey.
It chooses me, and half the time it pops out of nowhere.
I choose to believe it menaces you more than anything.
Well, I like the Crowley-Asky shit, but
Yeah.
like, honestly, it's too peaceful.
Yeah, except for the whole apocalypse thing.
That wasn't their part of their ship, though.
Could have been.
I mean, this is the new conflict in like the new season, but even that, like, I need them to hate each other. I need y'all to fucking want to kill each other. Otherwise, what's the point? It's too sweet.
Illegal. How dare you be so joyful?
Yeah. I don't want my ship shape. I want them, like, falling apart and rusting and seeking death.
Just rotting Davy Jones' locker of a ship.
Yes. That's exactly what I want, thank you. And also, again, I don't really think of those two as, like, sexual. I kind of thought they were, like, asexual to begin with, so that's how I always kind of envisioned them. I also envisioned Bayonetta as asexual, too.
Yeah. Just the coolest
It still made me mad that they gave her a kid in the last one. Monkey.
Monkey.
Return to monkey.
Hip together strong.
He heard that meme earlier and he won't stop saying it.
It's a good meme. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, but I don't think she'd go with anybody. It's not so much that she had a kid. I could see her, like, magically reproducing. I don't think anyone's worthy to her to fuck her to begin with.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't think Bayonetta would come down to our level to make a child.
It's really more like a magic amoeba.
Yeah, like if she asexually reproduced, I would believe it. It's like, no, she fell in love with this guy she always teased and fucked him. It's like, no, she didn't. He's pathetic.
I mean, you like pathetic men.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
Yamcha technically dated Bulma for a while. That doesn't mean that they're...
She was young.
Yeah.
And stupid, and he's pretty.
He was. That's why Frieza likes him.
I just didn't want them to, like, ship her off with somebody. That's stupid.
Yeah. True. They can adopt, or they can even have
They can
natural
have, yeah, like, I could, like, any normal ace person, but she's not a normal ace person. She's a magical witch.
Yeah.
Who's not human, and I don't think would, like, want to fuck any humans, because they're boring and probably have tiny dicks for her giant 6-foot-tall body.
Isn't she, like,
I like to
7
think
foot?
she would have the biggest collection of sex toys in all of the universe, and that's what she would do.
And they're definitely the coolest.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw how she killed all the angels. Those weren't stack moves or anything like that. She was just pulling stuff out of her collection and it was too much for them.
It just didn't vibe with me with her character.
Mm-hmm.
She was always, like, fabulous, but unattainable. Because she was, like, too good for, like, anyone on Earth. Like, you can look, but don't touch.
Yeah.
You can look because she consents to you looking. But just to, like, pair her off with, like, a guy, to me, gives the, like, you can fuck her, too! It's like...
That was not the point.
No. No, she's too good for you. Shut the fuck up and leave.
No, I don't think we will.
GTFO.
Hey.
It took her from being like a sex symbol to like a sex object almost, I feel like. No, don't you see? She'll also get with this pathetic dude. And you'll have babies, and she will be a wife, and no. She'd be a bad mom, too.
Yeah, fair.
She's a great vodka aunt. She's a bad mom. I love Bayonetta, but I can't really understand wanting to fuck her. She's kind of like non-human. She's like an over-exaggerated cartoon character of sex.
Mm-hmm.
That's another reason why I kind of like saw her as asexual. Jessica Rabbit probably fucks. Fucks her husband.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually, I could totally see if they don't actually fuck. I could totally see that.
There's cartoon sound effects every time they do.
But she do love her husband. I could totally see her not actually fucking. I'd go with that. Why don't you do right like some other men do? In the original book, she definitely fucked.
Wasn't the original book, like, kind of awkward about that?
It was fucked up. But she was, like, literally like a cartoon prostitute. I don't even say that. She's not like she did porn. But it was comics. So...
Tijuana Bibles.
Yeah, like that.
I remember that word. You told me that. And
she was only with with the wabbit. She
With
was
the
only
wabbit?
with Roger because he made a wish on a genie. I totally see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Her and Bayonetta are not necessarily like, even like sexy. It's almost like a cartoonish version of sex. I imagine ace people really relate with that.
What's it like?
It's sexy without being sexual, in a sense.
Yeah, it'd be like the ball, where like the cartoon ball, where it's like the cloud of dust with like little limbs coming out and stuff.
Well, she was bad in the book. Well, she wasn't bad, but she fucked. Technically, Roger Rabbit was bad in the book a little bit.
A little bit.
Though, it was mildly unintentional.
More like just stupid.
He wished that he could be married to Jessica Rabbit in the next room, not realizing it was a genie lamp. So for 2 years, she was basically hypno in love with him. And they did fuck. And then he got killed by the genie.
This is fine.
He did do the murder in the book, though.
Hmm.
No one framed him. He did the murder. He murdered the guy who was sleeping with his wife.
I was gonna say, was it unintentional or was he just stupid?
It was intentional. He did it. It's a wild book. You ever want to hear about like the details? Like the Dom did a review of it in his Lost in Adaption. I kind of want to read it just for the weirdness. A lot of women like pinups because they're not they're sexy without necessarily being sexual.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, because it makes you look attractive.
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually have to do anything beyond that. Like, you can just look nice.
God forbid a girl wants to feel cute. I see this like, women don't dress like that for themselves. It's like, yeah, you know how looking cute makes you feel so cute? No, women do that for themselves. They wear makeup for themselves. They wear cute clothes for themselves. It's not for you, bro.
What? You're allowed to do something, but not for my personal attention? Illegal.
I dyed my hair because it was cute.
It was cute. It still is cute.
This is for me.
It's
It's not for nobody else.
It's very cool.
I get my cute dresses because they're cute and I like them.
And you look adorable on it. You got your cute new undies.
I did. They look nice. And they're all nicely folded into my new dresser.
And they're all comfy ways.
My Walmart dresser.
Which has honestly been really good for you. You
Yeah.
organized everything all.
I imagine it wouldn't be really durable if you had kids, but we don't got kids.
Yeah.
Ah, my ears.
Yes, the good brain chemicals.
Serotonin.
Serotonin. It's the cleric's name.
Ah! That's funny, honey. Sarah, never met her.
Hey.
Sometimes you just want to look cute. Yeah.
That's why we have mirrors. Because you already look cute.
Makes you feel confident.
Hey. Serotonin. Local, adorable, non-binary who gives people comfort. Serotonin. Love the shine in the eyes on the reference sheet.
Or it goes around the eye, yeah.
Hey. Oh, did you give eye glow?
Oh, in the commission?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did the I did the thing I do with 6 where I make the pupils reflect light because they're predators.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my go-to predator eyes.
Carnivorous.
Whereas everyone else has it like on the color of the eyes. Not predators. And they glow in the dark.
6, but not a predator. Eyes to the side.
That's why I always draw the light of the eyes in 6's pupils.
Like they're
it also
reflective.
feels more like they're staring directly at you when you do that. It's haunting. Same with the lady.
She stares at you the way you stare at bread. I like bread.
You're so mean to me.
There's this one brand of bread that we get that is absolutely Noah's favorite, and mine too. And it's Hawaiian bread and delicious.
Delicious.
It's like just the right amount of denseness to be able to make like perfect grilled cheese.
It's really soft. I actually don't. I like the sourdough better for grilled cheese, but I like that bread because it's soft and white. And I mean white, like white bread.
Yeah.
Like it's just sweet enough and soft, and I like to use it for peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
But I actually prefer sourdough for grilled cheese because it's a bit of more taste. We got shredded chicken though. I can make it.
Yeah. Do you like your bread with a bit more fight?
I do. I want my bread to fight back. I like all my food to fight back.
It's a texture thing.
I'm just a carnivore.
The mouthfeel of murder.
Yes! Exactly.
What was it? Those little like the mambo strings or whatever that you like? Because you just have to like rip them apart.
Yes. Don't judge me, bro.
I think it's cute. It's like watching a kitty with a toy.
I will kill you.
Big threatening. So scary.
You're so mean to me.
I love you too, dear.
Asshole.
You say you know where I sleep as if it's not underneath of you.
True. Here it is for the text.
Bottom text.
Bottom text.
Oh, that'd be funny. You could do that as the joke. It'd be like a key smash and then it would say bottom text.
Uh-huh.
It's a good joke. Chat. I make funny.
They say they were never adored, but they're adorable. I say lies.
Yeah.
It always makes my text so fucking big.
Clip, you're a fucking picture editor. Why can't you do text editing?
I know! Adobe has that now. I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, well, Adobe also steals all your stuff, so
It
fuck
does,
'em.
yeah. I'm not getting Adobe. I'm sorry, Adobe. I won't.
It is morally and ethically correct to always pirate Adobe products.
I guess I could pirate it, but I don't even want to use it. I definitely wouldn't use it instead of Clip. At worst, I would use it in addition to Clip.
For just some of the specialty things. Cause fuck Adobe.
I mean, I have over 1,000 fucking, you know.
Your
things in
dragon
here.
horde of brushes.
Yes.
It's
I'm the dragon hoarder of Clip brushes.
true.
All right, last one. What do we give to the baby?
Hairy baby.
What do we give the little 6 baby?
You gotta have mono with the phone like he's about to record the TikTok of her having the grimace shake. They're youth, right? They would do the TikToks.
I saw a picture where she was standing next to Thin Man, and she goes, gender. And he goes, slow down there, kiddo.
Whoa there, Tyke.
That one cracked me the fuck up. That and the one where they find a picture of the lady in his shit, and she's like, who's this? And he goes, my mortal enemy. And they're all like, he's hashtag divorced. Those two I always think of and they make me laugh.
Lady, why does Thin Man call you baby girl? Off the mall.
Yeet. Because I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. Off the mall.
Yeetus deletus. Have a good lurk, beastie.
I think I have a money brush.
A money brush.
A money brush.
A money brush.
A money brush. Oh, I didn't give her some. A crown. Burger King crown.
Huh, they are apparently 15 gauge beads. They are very, very tiny.
They're tiny.
And cool.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Oops.
In the shop?
Yes.
Cash money gang. All I want to do is cash register sound, cash register sound, cash register sound, gunshot, gunshot.
Accurate. I only know that song because it was in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire soundtrack. Nope.
Oh. It's divine. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Either that or it's Devin.
Hey, wrong. Yeah. I haven't drawn him yet. The bills don't exist yet to be pink.
The bills will say totally cash money on them.
I was actually thinking of just like cropping out the money from the original photo and putting a filter over it.
Pink.
So then it looks like fucking Homestuck money.
Fun bills.
You know, now that I think about it, the kids weren't really concerned about what would happen to their parents in that game.
Well, because they started off as kids, and then like kids have kid things like, oh, we're playing a game, it'll be fine, and then everything goes sideways, and they don't have really time to think about it at that point.
Wasn't the point of the game to make your own world though? Did they not think their parents were cool?
Well, they didn't know it was to make a whole world. They
Well, they
just thought
didn't.
it was a game at first.
It's a game that fucked with reality. I would think that'd be something. I'd be a little worried about my mom and dad.
Well, they started it, and then like there's like hee hee hoo hee game, and then it starts getting weird, and then the meteors fall. So they kind of had other things on there. Like it went too fast for them to really think about it, and then afterwards there wasn't anything they could do anyways.
True.
And a lot of them knew that their parents were still around, like John with his dad and stuff.
They did eventually find them dead, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a sick backflip off this sucker.
What's wrong with this picture? Bathtub in the hallway. Doom is playing to the core. What is that?
Was that the thing he wanted you to play with him?
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
Well, that's the thing your boyfriend wanted to play with you. His music's too low. There.
Unfortunately, there's two to the cores.
I'll ask him which one it is. Communicate with your boyfriend.
Yep. I'm going to sneakily see if he's streaming and check it out.
Watch him like raid when I'm done with this one. That's how it always goes.
It do. Okay, so it is this one. With the weird HPD stuff. I'll add to the wish list. I'll see if that's any good. Neat. Roguelike and interesting. I am need a minute to go to the restrooms. I'll be back.
I am almost done. Sort of, kind of.
Gently sets down the mic. Here comes this match. I am your wife.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Goodbye, Jack. I'll be back.
No, he won't. He's leaving me forever. I'm getting divorced. This is a no-fault divorce state. Yes. I can just leave. I'm not divorcing him. Don't tell. I don't like this music either. There we go. I didn't lock the mirror. Hello, husband. We're almost done. No, he hasn't.
No, you have. Figment of your amalgamations. I mean, ghosty noisy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like it comes out from the central part and then it splits into two.
Like a poem. Common head.
You know, I haven't seen people doing like whatever head in a while.
Yeah, it was
Like
a
TV
thing
head
for a
or
bit.
stuff. I guess it comes and goes.
Yeah. Some artists do it as like a practice. It really depends.
I always try to keep an eye out for artsy memes for you. Even if I don't understand them.
I like TV head stuff, like computer head, but other than that, I don't really care. Everything else is just kind of like, alright, if it serves the character. Excuse me.
Oh, I know, wife too cute, too pure.
You sleepy, honey?
Yeah,
It's a little late for you.
yeah. But I don't have to work tomorrow, so it don't matter. I can stay up with my cool wife.
I'm just gonna ignore you and play video.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch Bochi.
That's fair. Bochi's good. An entirely different show. Bochi's a jock.
Alright. Get out of my house.
Now she's a cool, outgoing football player.
Get out of my fucking house.
You gotta do the complete opposite of the show, right? Starts off as a cool, outgoing football player that learns to be an, no worries. What would be like the complete opposite for her? Like a cool, outgoing person that learns to be a nerdy introvert with her friends. Maybe starts playing D&D.
I feel like there was a series like that.
They were watching Zom 100 where the character is sort of a jock, I guess.
It was at least in high school.
He was. I don't know, he's a rugby player. They're a little different anyways, with all the head injuries.
That's true. What if that's why he's like that?
I've always known rugby players to be rather just kind of like chill, friendly folks. So. That little yap dog downstairs. Ugh. That's just bad dog parenting. your dog be anxious all the time, and now it's fucked up. You messed up a perfectly good dog, what you did. You notice the bulldog did not like bark and stuff like that. It just came over for pets.
Pets?
1 foot
Pets? I heard
sausage
pets.
of a dog. Complete strangers. Oh, I have to go now. People can pet me. Don't you mean my people? No. That little boulder of a dog was super lovely. It was so cute. Probably shouldn't have been quite so friendly to complete strangers, but yeah, could be worse.
It's cool.
Mm.
I went to open a new thing and I just got all the things I already worked on.
So in a lot of video game speedruns, they have what's called a randomizer, where doing something gives you a random effect. Or like you get random items as you go and stuff like that. Do you think you could do that with art?
What do you mean?
Like you'd click the pen and it would give you like a randomized effect.
No.
Then you'd have to like just roll with it and see what you get.
No. I don't like this. Might work in a simpler program like Paint.
Or like pixel art, I guess.
Yeah. Pixel art is pixels. So it doesn't really matter what you
Mm.
use with everything that isn't just a single pixel line. It's just something to help you work faster.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I was just wondering if that'd be like a hee kind of thing.
Whoever could do something like that would be a better artist than me. I have way too many brushes and a lot of them have nothing to do with like general, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't really work.
True. You'd have to have it on like default, no brushes. And then it wouldn't be as fun. I want there to be like an Art Takeshi's Castle.
Well, they do have the kinds like where they give you tools and you gotta make art with that.
Yeah. I don't know, I like Takeshi's Castle where like it doesn't matter how good you are at something, it's all bullshit anyways, so just be silly and have fun with it. Like, I like that. Plus, like, that shows you the people who are, like, in a creative sense, that would show you the people who are, like, genuinely good and can come up with things on the fly versus, like, are more tool assisted. Because, like, being able to adapt is a skill in and of itself.
Yeah, there's plenty of artists that work in weird mediums, though. I have seen things on YouTube where artists are like, I try to draw with, like, the shittiest crap. Like, I try to do fine art with Crayola crayons or something like that.
Yeah.
Can I paint something with this Dollar Tree paint set? Like, that kind of shit.
There's that,
That's pretty funny.
there's one,
I don't watch it, but...
there's a band that'll do music with children's toys.
Yeah, or like those people who do incredible shit on like MS Paint.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Like, I'm always fascinated by watching that, because that shows, like, a real deep understanding of what they're doing.
I don't usually use traditional shit, but if I did, like, I would probably do something with it.
Because, like, you know, back in, like, the 90s with all the boy bands and stuff like that, there was a real big rise in, you know, some people were musicians and some people were just singers. Like, somebody would write it for them and they would just sing the thing on stage and it'd be serviceable, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as good as, like, a musician would do. So I think it's kind of the same thing, where you can have people that are, like, supremely good with their one specific thing, but outside of that they can't do anything. You know, the donut butthole guys and hentai and stuff like that, or like the person who all they do is like the same lady with big latex titties and like
Oh, I hate those really shiny latex titties.
Yeah.
Ugh, they always look so weird to me.
Like, there was this one artist guy that, like, I basically just hate followed him because like that's all he would do. He would just do like 800 different ladies, but they're all in the same pose with the same lighting. And like it was just like, and this person would like have booths at cons and stuff selling his prints, and I'm like, why bother? All of your prints are identical. Like it just like you could just take all of his stuff all together and just cycle through it, and the only thing that would change would just be like he's just hitting a random color selector for the things around the person kind of deal.
Well, if you draw, like if you're like good at a certain sexy thing, like boobs or buttholes or whatever, or at least like you have a fetish that people want, you can do it with like insert girl here.
Yeah.
So you can do it with whatever fandom is big at the time, and you get really, seen for that.
It out, yeah.
I do specifically at least try to make my stuff somewhat unique each time I do it. I'm not sure I always succeed, but I try.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid stuff like that, but I could probably just do like a specific pose over and over and over again, but now it's 2B, now it's so and so.
Right. And
but I don't want to.
I feel like that's one of those like, you wonder if it becomes like they get known for that and now they can't do anything else, or they just do that because then they can do that and not have to worry about what they're doing, and it just becomes an easy route.
They might just like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes them money. Who
Fair.
cares? Like, I don't want to judge them. You know, if they're making the money they need to survive, they're making the money they need to survive. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, can you judge someone who's like doing hamburgers? They took the same thing every day.
It's really not even
A tattoo artist who does the same tribal shit every day. Like, do you talk shit? You wouldn't talk shit about them.
It's really less like I really want to more know, like, do you feel fulfilled doing this? Like,
I mean, there's plenty of things you can do for money that you don't feel fulfilled in.
yeah, but I mean, like, that's what I'm genuinely curious about. Is like, is this fulfilling to you? Like, do you enjoy doing this? Do you just do it for the money? Like, what is your drive doing this? Because all of your art has become this one way.
And that might just be what they do for money. Because
Right.
I find commissions fairly fulfilling because I like to draw new things.
Mm-hmm.
But they're probably not as fulfilling as, like, say, my Monster Yokai Girl series.
Right.
But that doesn't make me the money.
Right.
So sometimes maybe they do stuff on their own time that we just don't know about.
Yeah.
That is also an option.
Like that the Astro Boy artist that did the furry porn.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they just draw titties to, make money so they can draw other things. Maybe they just like drawing titties.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just want to know. It really is just I just want to know.
Yeah, you're not being like, why do they draw not safe for work for, money? Isn't that unfulfilling? It's more like, you're like, why did they draw the same not safe for work?
Yeah. It's like, I just legitimately just like, of course.
Alright, do we want to give one more thing to Six before we bid her adieu for the night?
You probably should.
What do you want to give her?
Somebody chasing her with a broom. Janitor with a broom trying to get her out the damn McMaw.
Oh, I'd give her a toy, but I wouldn't know what to give her. It would be so small.
Thin man in a Ronald McDonald
I'm
costume.
God. Jesus Christ.
You let me say these things. I don't know why you.
She's fries, probably. Some fries and rock.
The motto bag. He's not dead or anything. She just stole his bag.
Just stole his bag. Alright, let's arrange everybody. Somewhat of a size difference today, but not much. No one's ginormous for once.
Need to expand the thing forever to be able to fit him in.
Sometimes.
What size do you use for your drawing? Whatever the will takes me.
I do feel like that, yeah. I did see this one thing and it was like, do you stick to your canvas, or do you change it during the thing? And if I need to, I change it.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, like, you have the ability to.
That's why I really don't like how Instagram, especially if you upload a bunch of stuff, you need to make it all the same size, like a square. It bothers me. I don't like that.
That's annoying.
I cannot post comics on there pretty much at all.
Yeah. It's just lazy programming.
I mean, a selfie isn't even that dimension, though.
Right.
That's what's weird about it. Selfies aren't even that shape. And I assume that's what people are posting.
Yeah. It's just like I said, it really is just lazy programming. Just can't be bothered to do it. Which is not like they're hurting for money. We can spend $1 billion on the fucking metaverse, but we won't make it so you can have pictures that aren't square.
I really prefer
Tumblr.
Tumblr's really just the best for it.
Tumblr don't give a fuck.
Tumblr don't give a fuck.
We did an update. Oops, now you don't have your icons for a minute. Sorry, we'll fix it tomorrow.
I do hate their new setup though, it's horrible.
Yeah. We don't like change. We asked the community what they felt about change, and they told us no, so we did it anyways.
Alright, that's gonna be all for tonight. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll work on the VTuber, or maybe something else. I don't know. Y'all have a good night. I'll post later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.